Welcome to this crucial video on the controversial practice of deporting individuals before trial by the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE. This complex issue has significant legal and ethical implications, and today we'll delve deep into its facets. In this video, we will cover several key topics. First, we will aim to understand the issue of deportation before trial. Next, we'll explore its implications for the justice system. We'll also look into concerns raised for community safety and victims' rights. Additionally, we'll discuss various arguments and counter-arguments around this issue. Lastly, we'll consider alternative perspectives and historical context. Recent reports have indicated a concerning practice by ICE, where individuals are deported before their trials are concluded. This includes suspects accused of serious crimes such as violent assaults and sex crimes. By deporting these suspects prior to legal proceedings, it raises fundamental questions regarding the ability of victims to see justice served, the potential threats to community safety if these individuals re-enter the United States, and the overall integrity of the judicial process. Here's a quick quiz for you. What is a key concern about ICE's deportation practice? Your options are: 1. It upholds justice. 2. It undermines the justice system. 3. It has no impact. 4. It is always positive. You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is: it undermines the justice system. Deporting individuals before their trial prevents them from facing legal proceedings and potentially receiving appropriate punishment. Let's dive into the concerns surrounding this practice. It involves significant impacts on the justice system, the rights of victims, and community safety. Deporting suspects without trial might undermine the judicial process designed to hold them accountable. Victims might find it challenging to see justice done or attain closure, while the community might face risks if deported individuals return and potentially commit more crimes. There are various arguments and counter-arguments to consider. Those in favor of the deportations argue that it's necessary when suspects are released by local courts, as there may be a risk of them absconding. It also highlights the need for cooperation between ICE and local law enforcement. On the contrary, critics argue that this practice denies individuals their due process, which is a fundamental constitutional right. They believe individuals are entitled to have their cases heard in court, to either clear or defend themselves. Alternative perspectives offer another layer to the discussion. Some legal professionals and victims might prefer deportation, especially if criminal court outcomes might be too lenient. Historically, agreements like 287G allow local law enforcement to assist in immigration enforcement, implying that deportation practices, in some form, have existed for decades. Understanding these historical contexts is crucial to fully grasp the nuances of the current practice. Here's a simplified flowchart to represent the process followed by ICE when deporting individuals before trial. As you can see, the process starts with the identification of suspects, followed by detention, and eventual deportation before their trial procedures conclude. The process has various consequential impacts, such as denied opportunity for suspects to stand trial, and potential risks if they return to commit further crimes. In conclusion, ICE's deportation practice before trials is highly complex, with considerable implications on the justice system, victims' rights, and community safety. It's vital to consider how these practices balance immigration enforcement with respecting individual rights and sustaining community integrity. Continued dialogue and careful policy review are essential to navigate this multifaceted issue. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this pressing issue. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more insightful content. Please share your opinions in the comments below.